Hey, welcome to another video. So today we're going to be going into the initiation of Darth Sidious, but before we begin, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, let's jump straight into it. After his initial visit, Darth Plagueis returned to Naboo, accompanied by a retinue of representatives from Damask Holdings and the intergalactic banking clan, the IBC. Their arrival was met with immediate attainment by a group of security personnel, and the Moon and his entourage were held in a spaceport holding area for about an hour. After this brief delay, 2 palace guards arrived to escort Plagueis to a waiting Gean speeder. The Magister was then taken to the Convergence, a selected estate in the Lake County, where he was confronted by Kosinga Palpatine, the father of a man who would become his future Sith apprentice. Kosinga, having noticed the growing connection between Plagueis and his eldest son, expressed his concern and made it clear that he wanted the Moons to stay away from Naboo. He was particularly insistent that Plagueis should be able to sever his relationship with his son, Senator Palpatine. However, Plagueis remained unfazed by these threats. Undeterred, he traveled next to Chandrila to meet with the young Palpatine, who was at the time participating in a month-long retreat with the Legislative Youth Program. Upon meeting, it quickly became apparent that the younger Palpatine was furious with his father's interference. His anger was so intense that Plagueis could feel it ripple through the Force. The young man demanded Plagueis' assistance, but instead of offering a simple solution, Plagueis encouraged him to use this conflict as an opportunity to break free from his family's constraints. Through a tense exchange, Palpatine finally revealed his true ambitions, his desire for ultimate power. In response, Plagueis offered his alliance, but on the condition that Palpatine sever all ties with his family, who Plagueis saw as a limiting factor in his potential. In a calculated move, Plagueis shared a carefully crafted story with Palpatine, a blend of fact and fiction designed to inspire him. He spoke of how, after the death of his own father, he had taken drastic measures to protect his interest from those he deemed less enlightened. Plagueis described how he had poisoned his family in order to inherit the wealth of the Damask lineage. This narrative, while grounded in some truth, also was a strategic tool, pushing Palpatine to confront his father and the limitations he had imposed. Plagueis had intentionally arranged for Kosinga's spies to witness their meeting on Chandrila, ensuring that the confrontation between father and son would be inevitable. As Plagueis had planned, the situation soon spiraled into tragedy. When Palpatine prepared to return to Naboo aboard the Jaffa 3, one of his father's security guards arrived to escort him back to the family ship. But before the ship even reached hyperspace, Palpatine murdered his entire family. Once the deed was done, he contacted Plagueis, who reassured him that all the evidence linking him to the murders would be erased. Nothing would remain to tie Palpatine to the disappearance of his family. At this moment, Plagueis saw the full scope of the young man's nature. He was ambitious, insidious, and completely devoid of empathy, traits that marked him as a perfect candidate for the Sith. Plagueis recognized that Palpatine was ready to embrace the dark side of the Force, and that his rise would be inevitable. In a cabin aboard the Quantum Colossus, as the starship made its journey through the stars, Palpatine knelt before his new master. He swore his loyalty to the Sith Order, and Plagueis bestowed upon him a new identity, one that would forever mark him as his apprentice, Darth Sidious. Thus began the transformation of a promising but disillusioned politician into a Sith Lord that would one day shape the fate of the galaxy. Plagueis had successfully manipulated his emotions, stripped him of his familial ties, and forged an ally whose ambitions matched his own. The dark side had claimed yet another apprentice. So, what did you guys think of the initiation of Darth Sidious? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.